guys, thanks for tuning in. For today's review, I'm going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Suicide Squad Harlequin action figure by Bandai. And here's the packaging for S.H.Figuarts Harlequin. The first thing I noticed with this packaging is how colourful and vibrant it is, and it looks really nice. You got a nice photo of the figure in the front, holding the bat. Got a nice window so you can see the figure and accessories inside. On this side, you got a front shot of the figure. On the back, you've got the figure in various poses with different accessories, a few warning labels, and on this side you've got a nice Harlequin logo and Harlequin written there, and on the top S.H.Figuarts Harlequin, and on the bottom same again, S.H.Figuarts Harlequin. You'll notice that Harlequin actually comes packed with her bat holding hand and also a relaxed open palm hand, and not the usual closed fist hand that we get with pretty much all other action figures. And in fact, she doesn't come with any fully closed fist hands. She comes with a trigger hand for the gun, but only on the right hand side. She comes with a pair of bat holding hands, and that's for both sides. And she comes with a pair of open palm hands, and that's for both sides. And here is her pistol up close, very nicely detailed and nicely painted with a little bit of gold just on the edges to bring out the details. And here's her bat, very clean print detail there, nice paint job on this bit here, and the bat actually pulls apart so you can insert her hands into the handle without having to stretch them open. And she also comes with two optional heads. Here is the first one, and this is a sort of like a smiling face head. It's a pretty good likeness to the actress. Very well painted, very nicely detailed in the face. These two hair pieces in the front, they're actually slightly soft, so you can bend them out of the way, and you can see even more paint detail just behind the hair there. And the sculpting on the hair is nice, good coloration on the tips of her ponytails, and these things actually rotate, so you can pose these ponytail bits, which is cool. And here is her second face. Not exactly sure how to describe this facial expression. It's more just a non-expressive face, just looking straight forward. And for the pistol, she actually has a little holster on the inside of her jacket, which is quite nice, and you can pop the pistol in there. And this is the head that she comes packed in the box with, and it's the open mouth smiling or laughing head. And again, it's very nicely sculpted, very well painted. These ponytail bits actually move out of the way as well, and these two bits in the front are also kind of bendy, so you can see a bit more detail there on the face. And to swap the faces or the heads, you just pop the head off and stick it back onto the peg. And here's a closer look at the figure. From this distance, the face looks really nice. I think it has a really good likeness to the actress. However, with this new printing technology from Bandai, if you do kind of look very closely at the features, you can see little kind of dot matrix of the print. So the resolution isn't quite up there yet compared to like a traditional tempo print where everything looks very sharp, but it's still nice. And the printing on the t-shirt here, very nice. The jacket has a very nice metallic sheen on the blue and also on the red side, and the textures are well sculpted on the jacket. On the back, more printing detail, very nicely done and very sharp. And the jacket itself, it's a kind of a soft material, so it's not cloth, it is actually plastic, but it's kind of soft, so it doesn't look awkward or anything, so that's kind of nice. Little zipper there, sculpted in as well. And on her belt, everything looks very tidy. And moving down to her legs, you can see the stockings are sculpted in, but they don't really have much paint on the actual stockings, so it all looks like skin tone. And then down to her boots, fairly nicely detailed. Okay, and for articulation, these ponytails can obviously move around. I think they're actually on a ball joint, so they actually go up and in a little bit as well. And for her head, she can look up that much and look down that much. So she has, I think it's a double jointed neck, possibly. There is a joint up at the base of her head as well as on the neck, so that helps. And her shoulders, she can lift up her arms that high and go all the way around. There is also a butterfly joint, which allows her to kind of pop her shoulders forward that far. And there's no traditional bicep swivel, but again with these figures you can roll it at the top of the shoulders. And then there's single jointed elbow, and it surprisingly looks a little bit like a Figma joint, just on the back, but it works pretty well, gives her more than 90-degree bend, which is good. And her wrist, it's on a ball hinge, so she can rotate and obviously turn her hands in and out. And then she has diaphragm joint, so she can rock her body from side to side and also stretch that far back and crunch that far forward. Moving down to her waist, she does have a hidden waist joint here, just below, actually just inside where the t-shirt comes down to. But due to the shape of her body, she can't really twist that joint very much because it's kind of a elliptical shape. But she can kind of stretch and extend her hip area that far. And she doesn't actually come with any hip extensions, so it's a very traditional T-bar hip joint there, but she can move her thighs up that far and back that far, so it's not too bad actually, because the actual joint is set a little bit further down instead of up at the top of the leg. And she can do that much of a split, and no traditional thigh swivel, but again you can kind of twist her leg up here. There's a single jointed knee joint, still more than 90 degrees, which is good. And she has ankle tilt and also a little bit of ankle rocking action, because it's kind of like a ball hinge again, but you have to kind of work it to get it to the angle you want. And no swivel on the shin, but you can swivel at the ankles. And no toe joint. Here she is with DC Multiverse Harlequin from the Suicide Squad. And here she is with S.H.Figuarts Injustice Harlequin. Here she is with DC Icons Harlequin. Here she is with Mafex Joker from The Dark Knight. Here she is with Mafex Batman from BVS. And lastly, here she is with Marvel Legends Cyclops. If you're a big fan of Harlequin, and I know a lot of people are, you want to get your hands on this figure. I think this will be the best rendition of Margot Robbie's Harlequin in 1/12 scale for a long time to come. I know we've yet to see the Mafex version of Harlequin come out, but given their track record and their inconsistent quality control from figure to figure, I'm not really sure if they will be able to beat Bandai with their release of the Suicide Squad Harlequin. And that concludes my review of the S.H.Figuarts Harlequin action figure from the Suicide Squad. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest toy reviews. Thanks again, and I will see you guys next time for another toy review.